In today's Sims 4 build challenge, I'm going to be building a house out of the word tiny. Not just any house, obviously we're going to have to be building a tiny home here. Someone in the comments actually recommended this challenge recently because you guys know that I love to build houses out of words. This is not new. We've done cottage, we've done goth, we've done so many of these at this point. I'm surprised honestly that I haven't done this one. So basically how this challenge works is I have my letters here, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and like rearrange them until I have some kind of like home to work with. You can stack them, you can turn them, you can do whatever you want. Basically, you just have to use these letters to build the house. It's kind of all about looking for patterns, trying to see like where each letter could like fit together. I do know that ends are really difficult and I had such a hard time making this Y. Like, look at this Y. It looks a little bit rough, but I'm thinking I could take the diagonal and put it together like that. This is obviously like the easiest one to work with, like the I could really put that anywhere, I think. I'm gonna put it right beside the N for now, and then I don't know if I want to stack up or if I want to keep this as like a one-story home, like a bungalow. I think that might be the move because I really don't, unless I took like two letters and put them up here, I think it might be easier for me when we get to do the interior to do it like this. So my T could either go along the back there, or we could even kind of turn it and do it like along the front. This is literally such an awkward shell. I think I'm gonna leave it like this and see if we can roof it. If we can't roof it, we can try and like figure something else out, but I have a good feeling about this. Like I could get the entryway in there, I think. So this will be my front. Okay, let's go ahead and roof it, see if we've actually got something here. So I'm gonna use my half-gabled roof and literally just start to like put these pieces on here. At this point, I don't really know which style we're gonna go for. Like we don't know what we've got until we've got this roof. I feel like after that, challenges like this get so much easier, but it's just getting to that point, which is really hard. What if we went in with these like 3 roofing pieces, but we do them in different heights so it looks a little bit interesting? It's not overly complicated and they all meet in the back here, which I like. I do have my tiny home residential on, so we're only at 42 tiles out of 64 for our tiny home tier, but I think I'm gonna go in and add a platform. I know this is gonna count as a tile, but I do want to platform off that little part there, and I think I might do the same thing in the back. 58 tiles, we actually still have a little bit of room. Surprisingly, I was worried when I like did the letters that maybe it would be more than the 64 and it wouldn't be possible, but we're good. All right, we've got our roof trim. Let's go ahead and get some roof paint. Because of our shell, I'm actually kind of considering doing like a retro home. Like we could throw it back, do it like a 70s style, like bungalow. I wouldn't be opposed. Like the way that it's shaped and like how you have to go in under this little thing, I could see this being like a retro home from like the 60s or 70s. So I think I'm gonna take that and run with it. And then for my platform paint, let's use this one. That kind of matches the color that we've got on the roof. Ooh, and it's nice because I can just use this for trim. It's a little bit annoying because I'm gonna have to use like this for my roofing pieces for like that part of the trim. I really wish they would fix this because anytime you use like a half-gabled roof like that and this part is like exposed, it makes it so much harder to get trim on there. Like it kind of bugs me. All right, so now that I've got my trim on there, I'm gonna actually go ahead and add some columns, mostly just to like this part here. Since my trim has to end there, I'm gonna like use my column to separate it. Probably also gonna do that back here. I'm considering raising this thing up on a platform too. So before I get too carried away with my columns, I'm definitely gonna have to put one here since that is like exposed a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and raise this thing up. See, why did this one make it, but the other one didn't? Maybe because it's on a platform, I guess? Ooh, that might look a little bit weird. We'll see how it looks later when I get back to it. Okay, so 58 tiles. I still have a little bit of room and I want to do this leading up to my front door. So I'm gonna have some stairs leading up to the entryway. I feel like we should get the wallpaper on. Let's get some kind of wood paneling. I'm picturing even like island living maybe. Like this is definitely the kind of stuff that people had in like their living rooms in like the 70s, like wood paneling. So we're gonna see this a lot. And actually I really like that one from Island Living. I do not use this enough. For our foundation, I think I'm gonna use the cats and dogs paneling in white. We'll just keep it simple and let's grab a front door. So surprisingly, Get Famous is like a really weird pack in terms of build mode stuff because they have on one hand luxury, but they also have like super retro stuff. So we're gonna use Get Famous door and windows, mostly because they have this blue color and I kind of want to run with that blue and orange. I'm also gonna have to be careful on the inside that I'm not messing up any of my windows. Oh my god, look at this nightmare on the interior. We're gonna have such a hard time. The way I said that with like a smile, I'm like excited. I can't wait to struggle. Okay, so basics are on there. I do need some flooring for my roof. But other than that, here's my basics. Now we get to add the exterior details. And this is actually becoming like my favorite part of building in general, adding details on the exterior. And I feel like that'll help like increase the quality of your builds too. Like realistically, I could just leave it like this, but I find if you go in and add like, I don't know, a chimney, I have this weird spot back here I kind of want to cover up with some planters. I'm actually also going to go in with things like this, like these little vents there. And there is, oh, do I want to use a satellite? I'm thinking satellite, and I was also thinking like this thing like front and center right here. I don't know why, I feel like it just gives like retro vibes. I also want to do a little awning. So I'm going to go in with this and I'm going to raise it up so it's just right in between that trim. And we're going to need some kind of like walkway. So I think I want to do like a twisty turny one like this. Also, where am I? I feel like I need to move. My videos lately, like we are not complete without moving my build at least one time. The surrounding area matters, okay? I mean, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Let's go to the land of lost hope and opportunity. Del Sol Valley. So much potential. Oh, but this is also a really big lot. Okay, I wish we had like more neighborhood over here. It makes me so sad that they ruined this world. How about Oasis Springs? Yeah, perfect. We got the dinosaur in the background. Can't beat the view. Okay, let's go ahead and bulldoze. Oh, it's gonna be so cute on this little lot. It's perfect. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start doing some landscaping. And I'm not done with the details. I do think I want to add some like horizontal lines on the side, even like in between these two columns here. So let's go eco lifestyle columns right in there, and you know what, even at the front, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some landscaping. Since I'm in Oasis Springs, I'm gonna try and be careful with it. I actually might add some green terrain paint. Oh, but that means we can use cacti. I love cacti landscaping. Cactus, cacti, I don't know. I'm using more than one cactus, so I think it would be cacti, right? What if we like fence this in, like the whole thing, and then I go in with some terrain paint and we just do the lawn like inside the fence? This person is outside watering their grass all day, every day. I was kind of kidding, but I think it's kind of funny. Should I leave it like this? Is anyone else getting the vibe that the person who lives here is kind of awful? I'm picturing this person with like their sprinkler on 24/7, bad neighbor, a get off my grass kind of person, but not an elder. Like I'm not really picturing an elder. I don't know. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna open up debug because I want a bicycle. I mean, it's either like a big meanie or a hippie. Either one. The nicest person ever or someone who's awful. Like, I want that bike. I would never use it, but I want it. For the back, we definitely need an umbrella, like something big like this with a barbecue. I feel like this is like a house from a horror movie. Picture perfect on the outside, but the people who live inside are like from The Purge. Is that too much? I mean, it is spooky season after all. This got dark so fast. Okay, so this is gonna be our house. This is the front of it. I actually quite like the roofing. I was a little bit concerned about it, but I don't hate it. And then in the back, this is our backyard. We've got our barbecue, little picnic set, and some chairs. So let's go inside, and next part of the challenge is figuring out what to do with this layout. So I think what we're gonna do is open this part up with spandrels. So I'm gonna go in with some columns. The way that I run these challenges is like I can't adjust anything at this point. Like I can't really like adjust the walls, I can't delete any walls, but I can turn them into spandrels. It's almost like really poorly placed ceiling beams. This is literally like the worst layout that I've had to work with, I think. I'm trying to like make any room for a double bed that I can possibly find, so I'm pretty sure this will be functional if I make sure that they can get in right there. Door to this room is gonna have to be like here. I was thinking this could be like living room up here and like kitchen around here somewhere. I still don't know where my bathroom's gonna be. Okay, so clearly this right here is a hallway, so I don't know what this end part is gonna be. I was thinking of getting like the world's tiniest little study in there, like a desk all the way at the back. It has to be like a one tile desk, like tiny living. We'll just squeeze that back there. Wait, they're not gonna be able to sit, or can they? Can they sit there? I'm gonna need a tester. Nope. Okay, that does not work. We are gonna need to be so strategic here. Okay, I need a small couch, tiny living or nifty knitting, whichever one you want, coming in hot. We'll grab a nice retro TV. We're gonna get some clutter over here. I'm gonna be careful because I don't know, I think this is gonna be my final spot for my living room. Oh wait, this is actually so cute with that rug and that picture? Okay, I take it back. This is a cute sim. They just really care about their grass. All right, yeah, cute, adorable, squishy living room. So let's do, I think I could get a bathroom back here. And to open it up, I'm gonna use an archway here. I would love to get a kitchen somewhere around here. Okay, so I've got toilet, shower, sink. Let's see if this is functional. I gotta get my girl. She can get in. Oh my God. I actually, honestly, not gonna lie, did not think this was gonna work. Obviously, we're gonna decorate and stuff still, but everything is functional. Oh my God, thank goodness. Okay, you may exit. This entire build is just so like not ideal. I mean, outside it's cute, but inside this is so squishy. We're gonna get this tall plant, which fits like right in there like that. Oh, I'm covering my towel. Oh no. You know what? I really don't want to push it. I'm not gonna add anything else. I want to make sure that we keep it functional. And then for my kitchen, the bedroom I haven't even approached yet because I know that it's gonna work. So I'm just keeping that to the side. But the kitchen, what if we just do this? We've got our oven from Dream Home Decorator up there, smoke detector, fridge. I don't have any room for prep. We have a sink right here though. I mean, if that's the best we can do, I wouldn't be that mad about it, but I would love some prep space. But in the meantime, I'm gonna decorate this little area and then the room here will be done. Oh my God, should we be a bowling star? I think we should do it. Oh my God, for a second, I thought I was gonna be able to stack like a coffee maker on top of the oven and have like 3 things stack onto one, but it doesn't work. Oh, that would have been awesome. Maybe we'll just do like a little drink tray or the fruit. I think the fruit looks better. There you go. All right, so bathroom, living room, kitchen, covered. We fit all of that just in the Y. It's honestly left over. I need to do the bedroom, but we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna have to put in like these long parts. Where did the I go? There it is. Okay, that made me realize that I had messed that part up. So there's the N, there's the I. Okay, for my bedroom, I think I'm actually gonna go in with this flooring from City Living. And for my wallpaper, I still want to keep with that like orange wood. Maybe we can try that for the bedroom. Okay, let's get a bed. I am also gonna test this, make sure that it works. Honestly, if I could push it all the way back, that would be great. Ma'am, okay, what is her name? This is not my sim. I don't know who she is. Renee, perfect. She's so perfect for this build. This is your home now, Renee. All right, can she get in the bed? No. Okay, how about now? Thank you, Renee. Thank you very much. So now that we know it's functional, we can decorate this bedroom. This build is actually so cute. I haven't done a retro build in so long. On her night table, I'm gonna put a speaker, a plant, maybe a nice fluffy rug under there. I'm trying to make sure that even though this is a small build, that we have enough for our Sims to do. So I am also gonna add a dresser. I think I can use this one here from Tiny Living. And on there, since I said we were gonna be a bowler, we gotta get some bowling equipment. I love bowling night. I don't even care. It's the best. There we go. It is quite busy, but I feel like that's okay. The rest of the house is a little bit busy as well, like this living room and stuff. That is done. All the essentials are covered. Now, I need to figure out what to do with like this area. I mean, this clearly is just like a hallway. So we can add a rug, like just a hallway rug like this one from Fitness Stuff. Maybe with like a hanging plant. Let's do like the smallest little reading nooks. So we've got our base game bookshelf. We've got this from the bowling pack. And like that is just gonna have to do in there. We do have some room for a plant right here. And then for this area, this is the only one I don't know what to do. We could do laundry. I can fit a laundry machine back there. Yeah, I think that's just what it's gonna have to be. We can put laundry there. I can do maybe like a laundry hamper in the corner. Like maybe I can fit one here though. So we'll have one in the bedroom, a laundry hamper for our laundry. We'll add some laundry stuff on the walls. And honestly, I think this is gonna be the final thing that we add. I think that worked out. I think that worked. It is squishy, yes, but functional all the way. And I think it turned out pretty cute. So that is the end of this Sims 4 build challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Building the word tiny into a tiny home. Seems ridiculous, but I think we pulled it off. Let me know how you guys like this video in the comment section down below and any other build challenges you want to see me do. I am going to put this on the gallery under Sydneymacoretta, and that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.